Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Noel, and in today's video we're here at this bowling alley and arcade. Now this bowling alley and arcade here was actually built by Little Simsy, and I wanted to use the lot and try to see if we could use the new businesses and hobbies pack to kind of play with it. It's a pretty cool lot. Right now we have the bowling set for the I think it's the moonlight bowling. Yeah, so that's why all the lights here are kind of all that like color. The arcade and bowling alley is actually owned by here Crispin Black. He comes with the new pack. I tweaked him up a little bit, and this is his son Ollie Mark. Ooh, let me just cheat his needs real quick. But they both work here. Ollie works here doing this. He actually graduated high school early, so he's currently doing college for computer science, but he is a teen and he works here with his father. I didn't know that changing the lights for the bowling was going to change everything everywhere else. This actually wasn't this color. I'm gonna have to tweak the lights a little bit later. Didn't want them all to be blue though. I don't know what color is the one she had earlier. That's fine, we'll put it like that for now. But yeah, he's just here working at this little station here, making coffee and drinks like that. And then Crispin's job is to work here at the bar. The activities for the people are to go bowling, play video games, drink bar drinks, play basketball, drink coffee. And then Crispin's job is to do the bar, and Ollie's job is to do the coffee counter. But yeah, the next couple videos, I kind of just want to do different businesses. The next one of this one, I want to go back to this household that I had played with previously. I made a video with. They actually have this farm, and I wanted to see if we could do kind of like a little petting zoo type of thing. Oh, look at this. The disruptive customer is actually my sim self. I'm the one that's here annoying people. Let's welcome to business first and just see what the hell is the deal with this Noel guy. Why is he coming and trying to ruin our place? All right, what are you doing, Noel? We're getting rid of you. You're pissing us off. Welcome to the business. Why are you angry? Like, what the hell did you do? Small businesses. Can I just say go away? Oh, he's pissed about that. Yeah, get out of here, Noel. You've been pissing me off lately. I had to kick you out of another place not too long ago, too. I think it was the bar. When I was doing the bartender video, Noel showed up and pissed me off a bit. This is one of the villains from the superhero video. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. I'm gonna have him go because he's a little scary looking. And then we'll clean up this cupcake. And then you can come back and tend the bar. Let's see how Ollie's doing. Oh, okay, buddy. You're supposed to be working right now. Why are you on the computer? Get to work, dude. So we have been open for quite a few hours now, 12 hours. I like to start the game and kind of just play with it a little bit before, just to kind of see if it's worth even making a video. And the 12 hours that we played, it was pretty cool. A lot of people came. They bought some of these little stuff, even though we don't have it set to buy stuff. And yeah, people come and play with all this stuff. We have some computers here, so a lot of people will come and do video gaming here in this area. We don't have karaoke as one of the activities, so no one's used this yet. But although bowling is the first activity in this lot, I only ever see someone bowling like maybe once at a time, like one sim at a time bowling. I think what I'm gonna do is after we close today, I'm going to change this and have it set just for bowling for a while, and then we'll switch it back to playing video games and things like that, just to see if there's a difference, because I don't know if having all these other options here is what making the bowling not really be so bowling like. All right, while he mixes that drink, I'm gonna have a little sip of my drink, which is ginger ale, by the way, because I'm like 80 years old. What's this? Sugarcane juice. Okay. All right, so we've been open for 12 hours. How much have we been making? Only 3,000 simoleons. Okay, yeah, not good. Not good. We have to make this place a little bit more lucrative. We also live with somebody. His name is Cannonball Coleman. I don't know if he is from an older pack that I might not, like an older Sims game, because I know that Crispin, I recognize him from the Sims Herb Sims in the City. So I definitely remember Crispin being a part of the Sims franchise. Ollie has to be new. I never heard of him before. So, but he is Crispin's son. But Cannonball, let's bring Cannonball Coleman here. Cannonball Coleman, he's a musician. He's actually a professional pianist right now. He just got promoted. Let me bring this up. But he does live with Crispin and Ollie. I thought that him and Crispin were a couple at first when I went into the game, but if you go into their create a sim and stuff, he's straight. He's interested in women. Crispin is not even sexually attracted to anyone. He does like women and men romantically, but to woohoo, not so much. And then Ollie, I kind of just tweaked it and I made him like men because I just feel like it made the most sense to me. The way he expresses his gender identity, I don't know, it makes me think that he would like dudes. So that's kind of what I went with. But we have some people here chilling. A lot of people come here angry for some reason, always look pissed for whatever reason. She's angry. But before we let more people come in, I think I'm going to just close it. It's already 10 p.m. So let's close this place up. All right, so our net profit was 3,520 simoleons. Okay, not the best, but not the worst. We'll clean up a little bit and then come here tomorrow for another day of work at the bowling alley and arcade. All right, so it is the next day and we're back here at the bowling alley and arcade. And I changed it so that most of the activities would be bowling, drinking bar drinks, and drinking coffee. So I took all the arcade stuff off just to see if there's any difference with what people are doing. Like, are they gonna bowl? Are they gonna kind of still do the same thing that they're doing? I'm just gonna open up the place, see who shows up. Let's get you behind the bar, tend the bar, and let's get you over here, Ollie. I fixed the lights as best as I could to how they originally were. Just make sure that when you do the bowling thing, you don't click the enable moonlight bowling or whatever. It'll change the whole lighting of the whole building to like that blue color. So but yeah, this place is pretty cool so far from playing with it. It's pretty chill. Like I said, I'm going to be trying out like other businesses and stuff, and I have a few of them set up already. Like I mentioned, the petting zoo one as well as the nail salon one. The nail salon one was actually quite cool. Actually, I played with it for a little bit and I actually set it so like only females will show up at the place, because at first it was like all these guys getting like their nails done, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but it was just exhausting to try to like make sure that I wasn't giving like all my sims from around the world these like huge nails or anything like that. So I was able to change the requirements and make it so that only females will show up. So when we play that, you guys will see that. It was pretty cool. All right, come inside, dude. Just come in. You're thinking about coming in? Just come in. Just do it. All right, I did raise the prices up a little bit. It is 39 simoleons an hour now, and then they go outside. It's like, all right, we have bathrooms. You can use the bathroom, but let's see. All right, so there is someone here getting ready to bowl. So we are noticing already a higher occurrence of the bowling. And this girl right here is clapping. She's happy. So that's pretty cool. I just want to see if more people play, though. All right, Ollie, you need to come back. He went to class. I should have not put him in school, to be honest. Let's have you tend the little coffee area just till you go to class again. When do you go to class? 49 minutes. All right, well, go tend the coffee station until it's time for class. I guess you're leaving your dad here to do everything on his own. He does have a career, though, too. His dad is in the art career, and he's a color theory critic, so I actually had him leave work early. Oops. So that we can make this video and have him focus on this place. But essentially what I want to do while like checking out all these different businesses is having businesses that my sims can go to. So like next time I want one of my teen sims or something like that to maybe hang out with their friends, and they'll come to this arcade and it'll be ran by Ollie and Crispin, and it'll be cool. And then the nail salon is actually owned by these girls that were in the first season of the modeling competition, which is a series that I've done on my channel. So yeah, make sure to check that out when that comes out. But this guy has a happy sign, but he doesn't seem happy. Oh, it seems like someone bought us one of these things. Awesome. All right, that's cool. I wonder which one it was. I got some to replace if they have any. So, oh, they bought 2 of them. All right, so let's see. Let me just make sure that it's... Are you gonna buy one? You know, I'm just gonna replace it with one that's not here, even if we already have one of these. It's fine. The little robot guy. Oh, he bought 2. Oh, they bought 2 of them. Shoot. Okay, that's cool. All right, awesome. That was awesome. They bought 2 of them. All right, let's see. What should I add into this one then? This guy, do we have him? Yeah, he's on this side. That's fine. I'm not gonna be able to keep track of which one's which, so which ones we have and stuff. So I don't think we have this one. I'll put it like that. It's cuter. All right, how are you doing? Ooh, we have to clean this up. Clean this up. Stop just making drinks. Clean it up. Clean it up. What are people drinking over here? What are you having? You better not be having water. Salty llama. What is this? Silent film. What was in here? Let's refill it and take a look. It looks like it's the same thing as this, a salty llama. How about we reward ourselves and have a little drink on the job? All right, Ollie, you're out of school. Bring your ass over here. There you are, buddy. Come here. Let's get over here and tend this area. Okay, Crispin. I didn't want you to sit down and have a drink. I wanted you to just have it there. All right, let's tend this place. Yep. Speed it up. So there's this sink here that comes with the bar. I wish they would have made it functional so that you could just grab the drinks and just like the empty glasses and stuff. I don't know why they didn't do that. It's very strange. Ugh, you're coming to the bathroom to do this. I didn't want you to do that. Let me set these sinks as bathroom. Set sink as bathroom. All right. Should I put like a little, all right then, let's get a full counter there. He's only going to be able to go in through this side now, which is fine. I'm wondering if I should just do a corner one just to kind of close this off here so it looks a little bit more cohesive. Yeah, that's fine. We'll only be able to go out through this side, but I do want him to have a dishwasher here. Not that we have a full counter. Why don't we just use a full dishwasher? There you go, Crispin. That'll be a little bit easier for you, especially now since I changed for the bathrooms to only be sinks for the bathroom. So let's see. We also have this apartment up here that I'm not using. They currently live somewhere, but I don't know, maybe I might give them this apartment. There's multiple bedrooms here. They could each have a room, and there's like an extra room here that we can turn into an office or something like that. Again, this is a one-off video. We're not going to play with these Sims again, but if I do want to move them up there, that kind of makes sense because they own this business, and if they live here, that gives room for another lot in Nordhaven that they're not taking up that I could use for another Sim another time. But yeah, we switched the thing to be mostly bowling, and again, it's just one person bowling at a time. I wish it was like an actual bowling alley where you saw people kind of everywhere, but that doesn't seem to be the case. How are you doing, Ollie? Let me check your needs. Okay, you're doing good. But yeah, I like it that they actually just stand here and just do what they got to do. They're not really bothering anyone. They actually, for the most part, stick to what they're supposed to be doing. Obviously, when he leaves to go do his courses and stuff, he has to leave. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty lucrative. Not as much as other businesses that I've done so far. I think I'll do one that's a gym. I did a gym one that I did off camera, and it's very lucrative. Okay, so we made more money this day than we did the other day. I wonder what's the difference. Is it because we have less things to do? Because I only have the drinks and then bowling. How about we add those things back? Let's do arcade, play arcade games. And then I think it was... So play video games count as arcade machines. So should I take that off and put this as something else? I was gonna do the sing for the karaoke, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Let's do... Oh, okay. I think I had basketball at one point for them to play outside. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put basketball back on, and video games count as arcade machines and things like that. And we'll leave it at a 50% markup. This guy here was actually a contestant in the first season of the Ultimate Modeling Competition. He was my favorite. I wanted him to win. Spoiler alert, he didn't win. I wish he did. We got to do another season of that. I really enjoyed doing that series. Other than that, doing this kind of gameplay like this in the arcade, it's pretty chill. People come in and out. A lot of people buy drinks. So I think any business that you own, I think it's very smart to have things that people can buy, even if it's not just like sellable items like this stuff here, like these little guys. I'm gonna put another one in here. Let's see which one's not up here. Zombie. Let's do the zombie person. But having stuff like this little coffee machine and the bar, I think that that's where most of the money is coming from. Yeah, retail sales. The ticket sales are obviously, it's where most of the money is coming from, obviously. But retail sales are at 406. Revenue from services. So this must be from the bar and the coffee, I'm guessing. And then 881 from the tip jar. And he's paying his son 416, but that money goes back to our own household. So I don't know if I would actually consider that a loss, because that money goes to the son technically. Not bad. Let's close up real quick. Okay, so it was 6,000 in total. Okay, so I was wrong. So the net profit was pretty much about the same as the other day. So what I was looking at was the whole thing in total. This is just for today. So the tip jar was 415, not bad. Service from revenue, retail sales, the tickets. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, I think this video is gonna be a little short, you guys. I wanted to kind of just play with this lot that little Simsy made and just kind of have it as a place for Sims to go to to whenever they kind of want to hang out, play in the arcade, some basketball, computers, and things like that. But yeah, I am going to leave the video here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.